Welcome to Python 101A Open House for Momentum Learning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mustafa, and so I'm holding a master degree and a PhD, all about dissertation situation. And I am teaching for 15 years, including the college level. And also I have experience on the boot camp. I had two different bootcamp experiences, one for the Python, one for the Java. I have one startup experience, and currently I am with Walmart. I'm in the Walmart project. I'm in the industry right now, and um, I had two consultant experience for two separate projects. Yes, this is my very short resume, and let's talk about what we are going to do for Python 101A. This course is about crushing the coding. Also, we will focus on the problem solving, and mostly we will focus on computational thinking, how computer or machine works, how we can use them to solve any particular problem. Environment is going to be a turtle. Turtle is a module in Python you can think of as a robot, and I bet you already saw some modules like you have a robot and you can program it and it can do some stuff like it can move, it can detect something, so on, or it can follow the lines. That kind of stuff is possible for the turtle as well. It's visual, it's good because as a beginner, seeing what your command means helps a lot to understand how the things work. And what else we are gonna cover? We are gonna cover variables, very fundamentals, very foundations, and we will learn how we can how we can handle repeated processes, repeated tasks. So we will cover loops, and then also you will have some idea about how booleans work in computer science and for coding, boolean operations, and how you can use functions and why they are important, how you can design your functions, not only writing your own functions, but also you need to learn to distribute that one as well. Of course, we will have many drawing sessions. Those drawings, their target is teach you how all those structures, like a control structures, if structures, like a loop structures, for loops, how they work. They will teach you. You will have some experience on them. Beside that, we have another important part, which it is the canvas. Okay, and on the canvas you will have the email passwords. Momentum Learning will help you to register, to sign up here. Every single week we have either quiz or a homework. Most of the time they are like a shapes to draw or ready to code to run it. Yes, we have different kind of homeworks and the quizzes. Sometimes we have both for particular weeks. Yes, I am providing ready to run code or incomplete code, because what I believe this is the part of the real world situations as well. Me personally, as a software engineer, sometimes I have to maintain somebody else's code or legacy projects, or I need to convert something. So we are not starting from scratch or every single time. Sometimes we need to maintain the current code base as well. The goal for that kind of assignments are give you to capability, maintain, update, and understand other codes as well. What else I can say? The quizzes, they are like in infinite take, right? So you don't have only one chance. You can take as much as you want, many times, unlimited times. it's not only grading you, but mostly to remind you some fundamentals, the quizzes. All right, let's see. Yeah, so that is little bit change, and that is this one. We are not using Replit anymore. Maybe I can show you the user. I mean the user interface, the UI. Here's the thing: why we are choosing the online IDEs. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, because if you need to run the code on your local computer, then you need a Python. You need to set up the Turtle on your local computer, and you need certain environments. Sometimes you need a different version of the Python for different computers. Like if you have a Mac, you're supposed to have a certain configuration for the Intel processors and for the Apple processors. So that there are a lot of stuff when you need to set up the whole Turtle in your local computer, and that comes a lot of work. Okay, that brings a lot of work. But for the online IDEs, it's totally different story, because you need nothing. If you have a tablet, you can write your code, you can run your code. If you have a phone, you can do that. If you have like a laptop, desktop, everything will work. And the best part is your code will stay over there forever. Yeah, Trinket promises it's gonna be free forever. We'll see. They will promise it will work or not, but so far they are keeping their promises. And again, it's gonna be really easy setting up your environment. But for the local, it's a different story. Yes, let's see. So how you can run your code? In this case, you can run your code on your PC, on your Mac, on your iPad, phone. If you have compatible device can run the compatible browser, then virtually you can even run your code on your refrigerator, on your car. It doesn't matter if that device has an internet connection and the compatible browser. That's it. You need nothing else. So that's amazing. So you can access your files virtually everywhere in the world. So you don't have to carry your laptop or whatever it is. If you have a project you created on the Trinket.io, then if you need to access, if you need to show what you did to your friend, and you can show from your phone, from your tablet, again, as soon as you have the access, then you have it. All right. What matters most for this course? I believe this is on top of the list, computational thinking. I value that one. It doesn't matter you don't want to be software engineer, coder, or something like that. We focus on problem solving and how machine thinks, how it works. Let me give you an example. It's not even about the coding or the computers. In real life, back in days, like a centuries ago, let's say, we don't have a vacuum cleaner, right? What was our approach to clean the surface? We had a broom, right? We had a broom, and you are brooming the surface, right? After the machines invented, and what is the machine way? Machine way is not like a moving broom, right? So machine is just a turning fan, and it can create a vacuum, and then you can suck all the stuff, right, on the floor, right, on the surface. So that's quite different what we have as a let's say manually than what we are doing for the vacuum cleaner. Some stuff like that for the coding world as well. Okay, so that's why it doesn't matter you don't want to be software engineer, coder, or something else. We are teaching you how you can handle the repeated part of the tasks, and then how you can tell the computer, how you can apply that logic to computer, right? long story in short, how you can solve a real world problem by using computers, how you can convert that problem to the computerized solution. Okay, those kind of solutions most of the time related with real world things as well. Okay, problems as well. Yes, and then also you will see how the coding works and all those flows, how machine reads, how machine understand those codes, how they have been executed, and how it works. Another good expression here is like a solving the problems by the machine way. Okay, have a question? You can shoot your questions, no problem. And of course, fundamentals of the computer science. Sometimes I am giving some insights like, hey, so why we designed that way and why it is working that way? Because like we designed that way and the explanation. So this is pretty related with the other fundamentals as well. Let's see the critical Python skills. Okay, so that means what you can do with the Python. Let's say you have a knowledge how Python works. Okay, the first skill set you can gain is the basics of coding, how it works. If you have Python skills and then you can follow that path, okay, that direction, web application development, we have some frameworks here like Fast API, Flask, Django, etc. But this is kind of future work. Okay, so all those skill sets, like after you are having a fundamental skills. Okay, of course this is the fundamental skills. That's why it's on top of the list. Yeah, mobile application development. We have again some frameworks and can design it for the backend part. When you hear the backend, that means engine of the car. Okay, it's not about the appearance. Appearance part is for the front end or the UI part. Okay, and front end is possible these days with the Python as well. They have their own certain frameworks, and if you can use those ones, and you can have your own UI, and it's pretty fast as well. Game development, and we have a module. It's called Pygame, and there are many other stuff as well. But in general, we can see game development, data analytics. So this is the part Python is pretty powerful here. You can use for the web scraping, retrieving the data from another website, creating flows or the automations like a regular the data retrieving from another websites. It is possible to do any text mining if you have large text, and then you can find the meaningful parts. You can do the network programming and the robot programming. We have some stuff here, especially the Arduino. It's more like a C++, but Raspberry Pi is close to Python, and also there are some modules you can control some, let's say, robots. Okay, so if you have some understanding on the fundamentals, you will realize the robot or all those stuff nothing but like a bunch of sensors and a bunch of logics. That's it. Okay. After all those stuff, maybe we can talk about what we have for the last semester, right? So what we did, right? Maybe I can show you some. So this is one of them. Okay, this is one of the drawing we did. You will see how it works, the turtle, etc. So this is the turtle race. Yeah, we have a one turtle. It's just drawing the start and finish, and they are starting, and you can see the audience as well for both part, and then it's just counting down 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, race just started. Yep. So we did it with the kids from the previous, from the last semester, and we are doing step by step. Sometimes I am giving you guys like a time to think about it, time to finish, and I am letting you, or I'm giving you opportunity to share your screen. If you finished, if you couldn't finish, or if you have some kind of blocker, then you can share your screen and we are solving together. I prefer solving all together. This is also part of the real world experience, because again, as a software engineer in my team, if I have a blocker, I'm asking help from my teammates or from my supervisor or whoever it is, or it doesn't matter. All right. somebody knows to how to handle that situation, and then we are having a session, and in the session we are solving the problem. If not, we are checking for another solutions all the time. Okay, so that's why it's important. Instead of solving only me, I prefer solving all together. That makes also a lot of sense, I believe. So for this one, red one, maybe we can run one more time, and I will not run for the third time. Okay. I'm hoping to blue will win this time. Last time, red just won, right? Okay, go. Oh no, looks like the red one will win again. It's all right. Yep, red one. Okay, anybody has it now? I think that gives you some idea how it works. I can show others. Maybe I can show one more. That will draw a heart. Yeah. This is one of the application we are doing. So we will have some QA session. I will give you opportunity to shoot in your questions, and we are having a QA session for each week. Okay, at the end of the 2 consecutive classes, we are having 1, 2, up to 3 minutes for the QA sessions. You can shoot your any questions if you have any right now, and I'm looking forward to having a new students for the spring 2026. All right. Thank you for your time.